try the genius of Ray Charles or not? Sure, the genius of Ray Charles. Why not? The genius of Ray Charles. Okay, where are all the Temple Temples in this one? Let's try to catch them all. D4, genius of Ray. Let's do Italian holiday. Italian holiday. Italian, not Italian festival, but Italian holiday. Get the right Italian one up. Oh, too late. Time for Alberta, Jose. We're running ahead of schedule. Get out Alberta, fanfare and processional, Buchanan. We're like 5 minutes ahead. It wasn't a false alarm. No, they're at the back. They're waiting. Everyone's anxious to go home on a Friday. Alberta, here we go.
It is my pleasure to introduce a special and important addition to the convocation ceremonies that kindly remind us all of the ancestral lands of Treaty 6 that we live on with the First Nation peoples of Canada. The treaties were agreements signed as a foundation for ongoing relationships in understanding one another so that we live together in a respectful relationship as we move forward together to advance reconciliation. Please, if you can, stand with me. At this time, we would like to honor our treaty with the Cree Treaty Six Flag song that translates to: "The Queen, she gave us a flag for it to fly in the wind forever. For this treaty is to last for as long as the sun shines, the grass grows, and the rivers flow." These songs are to uplift the spirit and to encourage all of us to come together in victory for the graduates' accomplishments. It is my pleasure today to introduce the flag and victory song. For the First Nations of Treaty 6, the flag song is as important as the national anthem.
We are here to honor each and every one of you in this beautiful way. Your ancestors have listened to your many prayers. They have heard you. This is why we are here today, to celebrate each and every one of your accomplishments and achievements. We're going to dance in victory for this beautiful celebration of life. We've never settled for anything. We've always been here. We are strong, resilient, like each and every one of you. With that, the victory song. Oh, haika!
Please be seated. Whatsoever things are true, a promise made here at the University of Alberta over 100 years ago. Today, we are gathered to celebrate this commitment to ourselves and to our community. We celebrate with all those who live here today with their degrees. May you continue to seek the truth. May you continue to serve our global home. May you continue to grow in wisdom and understanding. And may you continue to uphold the university's values of integrity, freedom, and the equality and dignity of all persons, to create a community filled with promise for the future and goodwill towards all. Welcome to the University of Alberta. My name is Nizar Jafar Somji, and I have the privilege of serving as the 23rd Chancellor of the University and conferring all of your degrees today. Before we start, I would like to acknowledge that the University of Alberta is located on Treaty 6 territory and the homelands of the Métis. In stating this, we must recognize our responsibility to work in good relations alongside First Nations and Métis people and their communities on a way forward to elevate the whole people for the next 7 generations and the university for tomorrow. To the class of 2025, I'm delighted to welcome you to this convocation ceremony on behalf of the entire university community, including our dedicated faculty and staff. It is an exciting day for all of us. Graduates, we are delighted that so many of your friends and family members could join us to celebrate your degree all the way up there. Today's ceremony connects you to generations of scholars. The traditions you see, from the procession to the academic regalia, all hold deep meaning. Your caps symbolize scholarly independence, and the varied gowns and faculty hoods signify your earned degrees. While these traditions link us to the past, conferring your degree today is about your future and the impact you will have for our communities and the world. This year, we lost 2 significant religious leaders that espoused compassion, understanding, kindness, and support for the less privileged in our societies, locally and globally. His Highness the Aga Khan IV, who passed in February this year, said, and I quote, "The ultimate purpose of education is not only to impart knowledge, but to enable individuals to improve the quality of life of those around them." End of quote. Pope Francis, who passed away in April this year, said, and I quote, "Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. The sun does not shine on itself. The flowers do not spread their fragrance for themselves. Living for others is a rule of nature. We are all born to help each other." End of. With your words, actions, and prayers, they promoted peace, equity, compassion, and service to others, words I hope that you will live by as you move to the next chapter of your lives. With this degree, you carry the ambitions, responsibilities, and commitments to build and transform the lives of your family, your community, and the global village we live today. During today's ceremony, we'll hear from a representative of our Board of Governors and our university president. We will also hear from Dr. Jenna Reiger, who has accepted our invitation to deliver the convocation address. Following the convocation address, we will begin the recognition of your degrees. One of our deans will present you on behalf of the faculties, and our president will guide you through the pledge to pursue the encouragement of learning and the public good. It will then be my great honor to invite you on stage and admit you to your degrees and confer upon you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with being a university graduate. Each of you will cross the stage as your name is called. For everyone here, that will be the most important part of our ceremony. Your degree will be conferred as I congratulate you and we meet each other on stage. That moment will bind you and the University of Alberta together for all time. President and Vice Chancellor Bill Flanagan, Board of Governors Representative Mr. Chris Ashdown, join me here in recognizing your accomplishments today. We are also joined by Elder Dr. Francis Whiskeyjack, who is here today to extend a special recognition to Indigenous members of our learning community. Distinguished guests on the convocation stage also include a number of community leaders and members of our academy. I am very pleased that deans and professors from our faculties of graduate and postdoctoral studies, rehabilitation medicine, kinesiology, sports and recreation, and public health are here to congratulate each graduate as you cross the stage. We are all here to welcome you to our University of Alberta alumni family. So I hope you enjoy the ceremony and take time to celebrate. I would now like to start by inviting greetings from the Board of Governors.
Eminent Chancellor Samji, President Flanagan, distinguished guests, graduands, families, and friends. I'm very pleased to participate in this special day on behalf of the Board of Governors, to bring the Board's greetings and hearty congratulations. Today is a day of celebration when the entire university community, along with your families and friends, gathers to celebrate you, the graduating class of 2025. It's also a day to celebrate the university, which by virtue of this marvelous milestone has successfully provided you with the academic resources to support your engagement with issues and opportunities of 2025 and into the future. Collectively and cooperatively, you will be the generation that moves society forward in the arts, in the economy, in knowledge, discovery, and research. You've been changed over your years at the U of A. The knowledge you've gained here will enable you to thoughtfully address society's issues, influence others, and shape our collective future. According to Statistics Canada, less than a third of Canadians possess a university degree, and your wonderful achievement comes with responsibility. You're now the kind of citizen who will apply critical thought, share your knowledge, foster common understanding, and employ the skills you've gained here to better society in a competent, thoughtful, ethical, and engaged way, today, tomorrow, and from now on. Our heartfelt congratulations to you, your families, friends, and supporters. Be proud, savor your success, enjoy today, and we wish you the very best for the future.
Thank you. It's now my pleasure to invite President Bill Flanagan.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here with you this evening, or this afternoon. And a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, our faculty, family, friends, and above all, the graduating class of 2025. And this day marks a threshold. And crossing this stage is not just a tradition, but a moment of transformation, the culmination of effort, resilience, and discovery. And you have earned this moment through long nights and early mornings and unwavering determination. And during your time at one of the world's leading public universities, you have done more than acquire knowledge. You have sharpened your ability to ask bold questions, challenge assumptions, and imagine what lies beyond the visible horizon. And from laboratories and lecture halls to seminar rooms and fieldwork studies, you have engaged deeply with the world and with one another. You have discovered that learning is not just a solitary act, but a shared endeavor, one that prepares you not only to succeed, but to contribute. And now you step into a world that is complex, uncertain, yet brimming with possibility. A world that does not reward rote answers, but demands curiosity, courage, and vision. And often the most extraordinary discoveries begin with the simplest of questions. What if? What if a machine could learn from experience rather than instruction? What if we could build technologies that not only mimic intelligence, but learn as humans do? Those questions, once speculative, are now at the heart of a revolution in artificial intelligence. And those questions are being answered right here at the University of Alberta. This year, one of our own, Professor Richard Sutton, received the Turing Award, often called the Nobel Prize of Computer Science. He is internationally recognized as the founding figure in the field of reinforcement learning, a branch of artificial intelligence inspired by how humans and animals learn through interaction with their environment. And Dr. Sutton's work has transformed how we think about intelligence. He helped pioneer the idea that machines, like people, can learn not by being told what to do, but by experimenting, failing, adapting, and trying again. It is a vision grounded in curiosity and daring, and its impact is being felt in every corner of society, from robotics to medicine to education. And as Dr. Sutton puts it, if you want other people to be interested in what you think, then you should start by caring about it yourself. Write it down, challenge it, progress it. This is a call to each of you. Care deeply. Ask hard questions. Be unafraid to explore what you do not yet understand. Stay open to ideas that may surprise you. Follow the threads of your own curiosity, especially when the path is unclear. Explore, discover, connect. This is how you will lead with purpose. This is how you will make your impact in the world. And never forget the friendships, mentorships, and communities you have formed here. Today, you join a global community of over 340,000 University of Alberta alumni around the world, leaders, thinkers, and builders. We can't wait to see what you will do next. Congratulations, the class of 2025. We're enormously proud of you. Thank you.
Eminent Chancellor, it's my great honor and privilege to introduce Jana Rieger to deliver this afternoon's convocation address. Dr. Rieger is a professor emeritus in the Faculty of Rehabilitation Medicine, a distinguished alumnus, a visionary entrepreneur, and transformative leader who embodies the spirit of innovation at the University of Alberta. Dr. Rieger's remarkable career seamlessly bridges academic research with real-world impact, demonstrating the profound potential when these worlds connect. With over 2 decades of experience at the University of Alberta, Dr. Rieger has excelled at multiple roles as a clinician, researcher, professor, and director of research. Her deep commitment to improving healthcare outcomes through technology has been a consistent thread throughout her extensive tenure within our institution. In 2017, Dr. Rieger co-founded and became CEO of True Angle, a company that emerged directly from research conducted at the University of Alberta. Under her leadership, True Angle has developed groundbreaking wearable technologies designed to empower individuals in managing their health. Their flagship products, including Breath for guided breathwork, and Mobility, an innovative solution for swallowing difficulties known as dysphagia, are testament to her entrepreneurial vision and dedication to practical solutions. Her work has earned significant recognition, including Edmonton Startup of the Year in 2021 and the 2024 Women in Tech Award from Start Alberta. Dr. Rieger's career exemplifies how academic excellence, entrepreneurial spirit, and a passion for improving lives can converge to create meaningful innovation that extends well beyond university walls into the daily lives of people worldwide. Please join me in welcoming Jana Rieger.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kim. Eminent Chancellor Somji, President Flanagan, Mr. Ashdown from the Board of Governors, graduands, friends, and family, it is truly an honor to welcome you all here today to congratulate the class of 2025 in Rehab Medicine, Kinesiology, Sport and Recreation, and Public Health. Graduates, you have dedicated years to gaining knowledge. You've had exceptional professors, and you're now ready to transform all that knowledge into something even more powerful, which is wisdom. So as you stand ready to do that, I want to share some of the most important wisdom that I've ever received. It's something that changed the way I practiced and the way that I live. I was told to read a very small yet very profound book called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And the first agreement in that book is to use your words impeccably. It has stayed with me for years, and it has changed the way that I think and the way that I speak. Now, being impeccable with your words doesn't mean using perfect grammar or fancy words. It means recognizing that your thoughts and your words carry immense biological and emotional power. And science is showing us now that this isn't just metaphorical. For example, the emerging field of epigenetics, which is championed by cell biologist Dr. Bruce Lipton, is showing us that our perceptions and our beliefs can shape the world. They can affect our genes. Dr. Lipton calls this the biology of belief. And through it, what we're learning is that the way that we think and the words that we say, whether we're thinking this inside or saying things aloud, can either activate healing or deepen harm. So, graduates, as you begin this next chapter of your life, let's explore this agreement from two angles: how it can affect others and how it can affect yourself. And let's start with others. So when we focus on thoughts and words that open up possibilities, we make room for amazing things to happen. Imagine if people like Terry Fox had been told they couldn't do it, and if they had actually listened to that. After his marathon of hope, Terry's legacy lives on through a foundation that has raised almost $1 billion, with a B, billion dollars for cancer research. Or other people, like Captain Trevor Green, a Canadian veteran who suffered a massive brain injury in Afghanistan 20 years ago. He has shown, and he continues to demonstrate, how the brain has the capacity to heal and rewire itself even decades after an injury. Or other Canadian heroes like Rick Hansen, who wheeled around the globe to show that what can be possible when people believe. Now, these people are proof that belief, backed by science and spirit, can move mountains. And here's the thing, you will meet people like this. And when you do, the challenge for you is to believe with them. So be the kind of person who says, let's see how far you can go, instead of the person who says, the data says you can't. If I could go back in time and tell my younger clinician self one thing, it would be this: don't limit what's possible by always focusing on statistical probability. Focus on human potential. Okay, now let's get personal. It is so easy to let your thoughts or the words of others shape your path. You've probably all experienced this in one way or another. I know that I have. If I had listened to all the negative chatter around me as a young adult, I would not have been able to physically walk onto this stage. I would not have written a novel, and I most definitely would not have become an entrepreneur. There was a lot of positive self-talk that had to take place. And quite honestly, even knowing all this now, it's something I'm still working on. So being impeccable with my words is not something I have yet mastered. But I think that's the point, because the moment that you think you've mastered something, you stop growing. So today, you have achieved something remarkable, not just a credential, but a level of mastery in your field. But don't let this milestone be the finish line. Let it instead be your launch pad. Let your thoughts and your words launch you into purpose, into wisdom, into a life that inspires others. So in closing, here's what I know. You will be pillars for others. Whether you're guiding a patient through rehab, training an athlete, or building public health systems, every breakthrough, every comeback story, every innovation began with someone who believed in it. So let that person be you. You have the knowledge, you definitely have the heart, and now you have the opportunity to do truly great things, not only for others, but for yourself. Remember, the vision that you hold for the world begins with the one that you have for your own life. So, carry your scientific knowledge, but also carry wisdom. Be the trainer who helps someone lace up for their own marathon of hope. Be the builder of healing public health systems. Be the clinician who says, you got this. Because the world doesn't just need more experts. It needs healers, it needs believers, and of course, most of all, it needs you. So congratulations, class of 2025. Go out and do great things.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Jana Geiger. You know, I was thinking as I was sitting there, I wish when I was graduating, which was many, many years ago, I'd heard someone like yourself with that kind of inspiration and passion and commitment to drive things. So we truly appreciate you being here. Thank you. Now, graduates, it's your turn. As the name of each graduate is called across the stage, I will formally admit you to your degrees, and we will have an opportunity to congratulate you. On your journey across the stage, you will walk past the University of Alberta ceremonial mace. Centuries ago, the mace was a symbol of authority over life and death. Today, this mace represents the life-changing power of knowledge and the importance of our university and our graduates in the community. I look forward to meeting you on stage.
The candidates for degrees will please rise if you are able. You will be asked to provide a spoken response for the pledge with the President, which will appear on the screen shortly. Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you these scholars and ask that they be pledged and admitted to the degrees to which they are entitled.
Now, to our graduates, when you reply to the pledge, I want you to raise the roof. Do you promise faithfully to observe and loyally to maintain the statutes, customs, privileges, and liberties of this, your university? Do you solemnly promise to conduct yourself in all things loyally and faithfully to the honor of your university, the encouragement of learning, and the good of your country? Well done.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province and with the consent of this university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are entitled and invest with you all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining to such degrees. I charge you to use them for the uplifting of the whole people, to inspire the human spirit, to serve your community for the public good, and to pursue most steadfastly whatsoever things that are true. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Esther Kim and Professor Kagri Aransi, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Rehabilitation Medicine and the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Cassie Ann Boyd. Shincho Essential Ye. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Science, recipient of the Dean's Medal in Rehabilitation Medicine, Bennett Reed Rathje.
Ben Rathje is this year's recipient of the Dean's Medal in the Faculty of Rehabilitation Medicine. This award is given annually to the highest performing student convocating from a professional program in the faculty. And throughout his physical therapy degree, Ben has excelled in both academic and clinical courses. He received multiple awards on the basis of his academic excellence, but he is also well known for his collegial nature, his sense of humor, and his constant drive to improve and learn. His performance in his program, both academically and socially, are excellent indicators of his future success as a practicing physical therapist. Ben is currently at the Edmonton Hand Institute in Physiotherapy, working with patients post-hand, hand or wrist surgery, or with upper extremity injuries. He is very interested in hand therapy and plans to become a certified hand therapist in the near future. He will continue to be involved at the University of Alberta, where he will be a TA for the next group of physical therapy students starting this summer in their anatomy course. So please join me in congratulating Ben.
Thank you. Very kind of you. Thank you.
Reese Agnew. Yusuf Kola Ahmed. Dylan James Hunter Alexander. Katie James Allen. Mackenzie Lee Bailey Anderson. Rebecca Jamie Atkinson. Yusor Awad. Kiran Deep Bal. Tamara Rochelle Bal. Jessica Barker. Juan Carlos Barocio Para. Amy Rebecca Baudouin. Zoe Anne Béliveau. Madison Cassidy Dawn Bell. Carly Jean Berube. Allison Marie Beveridge. Bhumika Bardwaj. Devyani Supriya Bhatia, that is. Rebecca Casey Blackburn. Jinush Borgian Borengineji. Madison Selina Boulanger. Alexandria Jade Bousset. Emily Faith Bresden. Nora Edith Brown. Teresa Maria Brown. Brooklyn Bucky. Nadine Dion Burdett. Gareth Burrows. Sarah Elizabeth Byford. Michaela Erin Cairns. Kanisha Faye Callow. Nicole Calovini. Philip James Cardell. Alyssa Rose Karen. Jade Annalise Kotra. Leanne Marie Kerr. Amber Lee Chan. Isabel Patricia Concha Matos. Alyssa K. Courtney. Casa Ray Courtney. Marina Chulo. Claire Lauren Sear. Sierra Ann Davey. Britt Davis. Rachel Dale Demers. Marissa Jane Denbrock. Jobel Crescia Claudio. Shannon Dennison. Shandandeep Desa. Jenna Larry Malley Dodge. Andres Felipe Dorado Solarte. Abby Drader. Monica Dayak. Lauren Sidney Ellis. Isabel Francine Estrada. Heidi Emily Farley. Anya Lee Forrest. Hunter Laura Fair. Janessa Brian Fournier. Annika Helena Jurel. Randy Leanne Goni. Marcello Alexis Gonzalez. Catherine Lee Grant. Banraj Grewal. Peyton Grayson Grodes. Cormac James Groom. Emily May Gushulak. Selena Han Duan Ha. Keith Haynes Morgan. Zoe Judy Monique Hansen. Bradley Harris. Elise Helen Hart. Sarah Janine Hart. Abby Hendy. Spencer Benjamin Herman. Christina Martin Ho. Sean Wheeler Hofeld. Colleen Resley Perrin Honra. Madison Ray Hirsenko. Holly Kai Ying Huang. Kevin Huynh. Tara Huynh. Delbar Jezeyeri. Nicole Francis Joe. Chloe Greer Johnson. Hannah Devon Johnson. James Edmund Glenn Johnston. Rachel Lynn Jones. Cameron Cara. Caitlin Emily Karras. Claire Wei Chai I Kelly. Emily Ka. Na-hyun Kim. Maya Korsrud. Amy Melissa Laventure. Emily Likos. Monique Renée Leblanc. Amber Jean Ramsey Leslie. Heather Louise Lowen. Peyton Billy Mackenzie Loisel. Heather Alexandra Lucier. Bianca Liu. Daniel Santuan Lee. Corey Ka Hong Ma. Johnny Chow Ming Ma. Cecilia Joan MacDonald. Erin Nicole MacDonald. Shelby Thompson MacDonald. Madison McDougall. Matthew Mello Machado. Elizabeth McNeil. Ainsley McSween. Kennedy Shane Megaju. Annika Grace Mack. Brianna Hope Mann. Reagan Janae McCarthy. Nicholas McCurdy. Amanda McDonald. Adrian Jacob McGraw. Erin Margaret Arnett McIntosh. Allison Delaney McIver. Emma McKay. Kelsey Ray McLeod. Angel Nicole McNeil. Melina Jenny Marie Mercier. Mariah Chantel Messerschmidt. Danielle Renee Miller. Nicole Leanne Moore. Brianne Laurie Morin. Erin Samantha Morgan. Caitlin Tamara Murray. Jodhvir Nagra. Abigail Erin Nault. Emily Ann O'Brien. Bronwyn May O'Dwyer. Dorcas Amy Okalana. Eva Christine Olafsson. Misha Marillo Olson. Harriet Daisy Owen. Andrea Pajkic. Matthew Christopher Pardell. Scott Carlisle Williams Parker. Rachel Ann Pelahati. Lauren Perizzolo. Samantha Gail Linnea Playfair. Spencer Katie Plunkett Oldford. Garrett Benjamin Riley Preston. Hannah Rahimi. Christian James Ramos. Rochelle Lindsay Reed. Allison Heather Reimer. Ashley Nicole Ruers. Emma Elizabeth Richer. Maddie Ryan. Simran Samra. Andrea Sanderson. Cassandra Sito. David Shaw. Kristen Lynn Sherrington. Amandeep Singh. Caitlin Nicole Skolsky. Nicholas Hendrik Smith. Kelsey Wei Lam So. Brianna Marie Soderquist. Sabrina Joanne Srokachansky. Kate Stashko. McKenna Scout Stevenson. Skyla Nicole Stevens. Cassidy Page Stromberg. Lily Louise Strybosch. Caitlin Hugh Schwartz. Tori Dawn Siva. Leonardo Kaicho Tam. Julianne Tai. Jordan Ray Thomas. Sarah Blue Thompson. Caroline Ting. Brandon Trin. Terrence Tour. Eric Velerach. Megan Danielle Violi. Kendra Faith Walker. Amberlyn Wardrop. Alicia Marie Therese Watkins. Leanne Teresa Watson. Nicole Whittle. Monica Carolyn Weidman. Brianne Lynn Wilhelm. Karis Amber Wilms. Isaac Gordon William Wirsba. Ruthann Whitkey. Amanda Rachel Wong. Amadis Wong. Garrett Adam Wong. Paige Haley Wozni. Abby Young. Emily Bridget Young. Vincent Zhang. Amy Zhao.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Kyra Pike and Professor Kagri Ariansi, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Kinesiology, Sport and Recreation, and the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Arts, Bjorn Kristen Billehau. Jaron David Lauber. He Jia. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Science, Sana Aisha. Shayna Renee Dion. Taylor Kennedy McPherson. Farzana Saida Farah. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Kyra Pike, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Kinesiology, Sport and Recreation. For the degree of Bachelor of Recreation, Sport and Tourism, also receiving the University of Alberta Alumni Medal in Kinesiology, Sport and Recreation, Teresa Catherine Williams with distinction.
Teresa Williams is this year's recipient of the University of Alberta Alumni Medal in Kinesiology, Sport and Recreation, awarded by the faculty to its most outstanding graduating student. This medal is donated annually by the University of Alberta Alumni Association in recognition of academic excellence in kinesiology, sport and recreation. And Teresa's commitment to community is reflected in her extensive involvement beyond the classroom. She volunteers weekly as a group fitness instructor at the YMCA, served as an executive for Leisurely, and worked as a recreation therapy assistant in long-term and complex care facilities. In 2024, Teresa worked for the nonprofit Caregivers Alberta to organize their provincial conference, and she now plans to pursue a career as a recreation therapist, supporting older adults and caregivers through joyful, meaningful engagement. Please join me in congratulating Teresa.
Congratulations, Teresa. We're very proud of you.
Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology, also receiving a certificate in international learning, Mohammed Abu Saima. Janelle Marie Vargas Agot with distinction. Oliwatamelian Akindele. Matthew Amiot. Jacelyn Jean Antoniak with distinction. Abby Jean Baker. Régin Alexandra Barry. Callie Christine Barr with distinction. Caden Lee Bartley with distinction. Amy Rose Battolino. Laura Michelle Beveridge with distinction. Alicia Lily Beck with distinction. Justine Marie Ann Becker. Janmak Imiyaho Baghong. Emily Rose Boutin. Cassidy Brienne Brand with distinction. Julia Grace Brander. Mabel Grace Bresden with distinction. Caitlin Brotherton with distinction. Hayden Robert Brown. Abigail Rose Buchanan with distinction. Heidi Erin Campbell. Danielle Chariz Paxson Kelso. Sophie Margaret Chisholm. Maya Antonietta Cimino with distinction. Talia Emily Cole. Brennan William Mason Colgan with distinction. Alexander William Collinson. Cassidy Caitlin Cook. Samantha May Cornand. Haley Brooke Craig. Julianne Rochelle Crombie with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in Indigenous Sport and Recreation, Kylan Culhan with distinction. Maya Patricia Ray Dextrace. Kyle James Dickey. Joshua Dodd with distinction. Megan Bethany Durand with distinction. Cale Erickson with distinction. Liana Janine Famador. Fadi Ahmad Fargala with distinction. Mackenzie Irene Ferris with distinction. Amber Lee Shanine Fountain. Brooklyn Sky Fraser with distinction. Sarah Ann George. Asia Gill with distinction. Johan Andre Nanpragasam. Tyler Lee Griffith. Mark Brian Della Pena Gillian. Lexi Hay. Jordana Morgan Hain. Rowan Thomas Helgren with distinction. Eli Nathan Hetlinger. Marliese Jessica Hole. Abby Brianne Holdsworth. Anne Huang with distinction. Tristan Osler Hines. Kira Jones. Eugene Inho Jung with distinction. Logan Janus Hazimir with distinction. Emily Ann Keenan. Julie Michelle Kerwin. Madison Taylor Kohut. Janin Chueyan Kong with distinction. Carly Dawn Kongchu. Mariana Oresta Cornelu. Ella Simone Rochard Kostelecki with distinction. Kieran Philippe de Gagne Cotwell. Marjorie Nathalie Maurice Fernande Lepine. Shaylin Letendre. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Weena Lee. Noah Lilly. Brandon J. Lua with distinction. Vivian Liu with distinction. Benny Jiaming Ma with distinction. Tegan Savannah Makar with distinction. Sarah Margot Matsubara with distinction. Mingyang Mangbong Galongzi. Jordan Dorothy Ruth McLaughlin. Elena? Lauren Elena Mormon with distinction. Madison Jeanette Moore with distinction. Zoe Nguyen with distinction. Andrew Amankwa Nitiamwa. Riker Lee Olafson. Gulid Farah Omar. Also receiving a certificate in Indigenous Sport and Recreation, Paige Lana Paquin with distinction. Matthew Jongmin Park. Cassie Hannah Peak. Hannah Jordan Perry with distinction. Samuel Jackson Abram Peters. Jamie Christina Poffenroth. Madison May Pulong Bayat with distinction. Marisres Garcia Kitivitz. Mackenzie Jordan Rafferty. Aiden Singh Rai with distinction. Francesca Gabriela Valenzuela Ramos. Also receiving a certificate in Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Jaylin Mary Ramsankar with distinction. Jordan Alexander Rappel. Sarah Lynn Rasmussen with distinction. Allison Mackenzie Reich with distinction. Brenna Kendall Grace Reed with distinction. Hallie Mae Reed with distinction. Gage Alain Reinhardt. Mattia Angela Richopo. Kimberly Rieberger. Also receiving a research certificate in kinesiology, Jonah Owen Rivette with distinction. Riley Renee Robertson. Amber Leon Robertson Grafton. Dakota Lee Sadler. Raymond Kazuki Salango. Amy Nicole Scheidel. Jordan Lynn Schnick. McKenna Marie Schuttenbald, with distinction. Caitlin Hannah Sellis, with distinction. Amanjat Kaur Saron, with distinction. Saba Sheikh. Amanda Marie Schumann. Mackenzie Sheila Elizabeth Sloan. Hunter Denham Slobinik. Hannah Christine Reed Smith. Harjaz Singh Sohi. Evan Daniel Summers. Jordan Trace Stang. Kara Lynn Stewart. Katia Jane Stocko, with distinction. Ellen Marie Stolte. Alexi Grace Stromsmo. Abigail Jane Safransky, with distinction. Lee Tang. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Fionn Chon Wing Tat. Garrett James Trenery, with distinction. Amanda Michelle Van Lammeren, with distinction. Ashley Marie Watson, with distinction. Natalia Louisa Watson, with distinction. Jessica Renee Worth. Haley Marissa Whitmack, with distinction. Delaney Wong. Marissa Jade Woodcock. Annika Lynn Woodrow, with distinction. Bailey Amanda Yarwood. Uliana Danuta Zook, with distinction. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, also receiving a research certificate in kinesiology, Lorelei E. Adam, with distinction. Amy Alex. Livleen Kaur Dhaliwal, with distinction. Swandrik Nicholas Dugarte. Joshua Tyler Ishchuk, with distinction. Kennedy May Feeks, with distinction. Chuan Yi Fu. Victor Zhuanduo Han, with distinction. Kate Olivia Helsett. Jerry Lai, with distinction. Esther Singyue Lee, with distinction. Also receiving a research certificate in kinesiology, Phil Lee with distinction. Nina J. Lindeman with distinction. Takeo Chin Lee with distinction. Kaylin Emma McDonald. MC Maniago. Rochelle Janae Nelson with distinction. Quinn James O'Connor with distinction. Openipo Olemayowa Oshenubi. Lukian Samuel Podilski with distinction. Josiah Sujan Prakash Raju with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Emily Grace Robenhar with distinction. Kimberly Rodriguez Fajardo. Jean Mark Clarence Sicad Romoguera with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Paul Kanan Aaron Rock with distinction. Justin Rutherford with distinction. Prabnur Kaur Sapra with distinction. Ella Thetwa Selby with distinction. Palana Ripel Shah with distinction. Stephen Shahata with distinction. Isabella Maralita Smith. Leah Sylvia Stashniak with distinction. Silas Chin-Yin Tan. Kyle Howard Tice. Georgia Grace Tom with distinction. Also receiving a research certificate in kinesiology, Rahim H. Valji with distinction. Jill Christine Vandergiesen with distinction. Tristan Samuel Vargas. William Kevin Wersiak with distinction. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Recreation, Sport, and Tourism, Connor McLennan Beresford. Holden Mason Beresford. Kinley Matthew Burton. Christiana Joy de Pedro. Also receiving a certificate in entrepreneurship and innovation, Luke Raiden Eady. Also receiving a certificate in interdisciplinary leadership studies, Robert William Davidson Fiddler. Matthew Graydon James with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Kelsey Adriana Kennekens with distinction. Natalia Therese Lynch, with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in international learning, Colton Moronic. Also receiving a certificate in Indigenous sport and recreation, as well as a certificate in global citizenship, Siri Naris Worrell Nelson. Isaiah Noel Solcruz. Mark Tillis, with distinction. Derek Claire Venance. Jaime Abundio Villamora. Hailey Ann Weinkoff. Madison Lee Wolgin. Uning Yang. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Jeffrey Johnson and Professor Kagri Ariansi, I present the following graduates for degrees in the School of Public Health and Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Olifonto Aliose Adiwosi. Jennifer Ann Brown. Andrew Aiden Neal. Adam Michael Pinkowski. Jiabi Wen. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Arts, Toliwabori Maneka Ajibagaba. Dawn Eagles. Kalia Janelle Nathu. Adishola Olisa. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in climate change and health, Stephanie Anna Louise Olson. Jade Roche. Nora Wedzin. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Science in Public Health, Derek Akate. Sahar Aliabadi. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in community-based research and evaluation, Sarah Marie Demaderos. Stephanie Nicole Juren. Ethan Hamilton. Ginny Park. Julie Sun. Luke Joseph Molnar Sauz. Vahide Shojai. Shivani Anuputkumar Solanki. Emma Hayderi Ulrich. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Public Health, also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in Global Health Equity, Ayat Abelbaset Aboraoui. Adeola Deborah Adewara. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in community-based research and evaluation, Zara Ahmed. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in global health equity, Precious Toleopa Akindele. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in communicable diseases, Josie Arens. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in global health equity, Umara Bezad. Jason Afrozi Buyan. Stephen Eric Bigham. Gayatri Yadav Bota. Patsy Joanne Kaselman. Boni Chakraborty. Also receiving a certificate embedded certificate in global health equity, as well as a graduate embedded certificate in community-based research and evaluation, Nikachinyeri Chakuibe Chenuda Asawagwa. Fabia Afroz Chaudhuri. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in community-based research and evaluation, Jessica Kaur Combo. Shayna Lynn Korick. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in communicable diseases, as well as a graduate embedded certificate in global health equity, Sharaz Daher. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in communicable diseases, as well as a graduate embedded certificate in epidemiology and applied biostatics, Shariania Das. Also receiving a graduate embedded certificate in epidemiology and applied biostatics, Zainad Rema Enad Altula. Sydney Terry G. Anik Debo Islam. Yasmin Mohammed Jaffer. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Global Health Equity, Rhiannon Leslie. Ravikiran Reddy Malapuram. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Health and Economic Evaluation, as well as a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Communicable Diseases, Binishdeep Singh Nanda. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Climate Change and Health, as well as a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Global Health Equity, Amira Nazir. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Climate Change and Health, Manuela Nakanza Kiramatang. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Communicable Diseases, Rosaline Oningwa Nwakiabia. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Epidemiology and Applied Biostatics, Esther Oladayo Okankambi. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Global Health Equity, Amina Omar. Heba Bassam Omari. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Communicable Diseases, Orialoa Omatunde Onabanjo. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Health and Economic Evaluation, Ritika Kamlesh Patel. Shaprio Paul. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Climate Change and Health, Asanola Kadri. New Moon Rain Ramen. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Communicable Diseases, Yatunde Shifo Raman. Tresita Saha Biswas. Saida Saima Sajida. Ria Segal. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Epidemiology and Applied Biostatics, Inara Shah. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Community-Based Research and Evaluation, Manahel Mahabub Sharif. Carly Elizabeth Sherman. Catherine Claire Short, also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Epidemiology and Applied Biostatics. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Community-Based Research and Evaluation, Providence Sindita Habura. Also receiving a Graduate Embedded Certificate in Communicable Diseases, Ashamita Singh. Chin Song. Kim A. Tauba. Vaishnavi Tyagarajan. Anusha Nadika Udawata. Brandon Seong Chu. Sabrina Johannes. And Jim Yuk.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you the remaining scholars whose names appear in the convocation program but who are not in attendance.
Now, to our graduates, you made it, and to family and friends in the audience, I invite you to stand and join me in a standing ovation to celebrate our graduates. And to our graduates, I think there's another group in the auditorium that also merits a standing ovation, and I invite you to stand and turn and thank your family and friends who sustained you through this journey. And now it's time to turn our attention to the final part of today's ceremony. And before you are formally welcomed into the University of Alberta Alumni Association, I invite you to watch the screens for the presentation of a special video montage. And the song that accompanies the video, Je te retrouve, or I Remember You, was commissioned by Campus Saint-Jean in 2008 in honor of the university's centenary. It captures, I think, the hopefulness and potential of your days spent at the university, and I hope it will spark many of your own memories of your years here. The song is a display of many of U of A's talents. It was composed by Professor Emeritus and honorary degree recipient, Dr. France Levasseur-Ouimet, and was arranged by U of A alumnus, Dr. Alan Bevan. And the recording is performed by Chorale Saint-Jean under the direction of Laurier Fagnon. And I have to tell you, it always pulls at my heartstrings, this video. I think you're going to love it. Thank you.
Eminent Chancellor, thank you. To the graduating class of 2025, you have shown incredible resiliency, drive, and determination to be here today. Congratulations and welcome. My name is Alicia Yang Yajing, and I graduated from the University of Alberta in 2015 from the School of Public Health. It is my honor to congratulate you on becoming a U of A alumnus and to officially welcome you to our alumni family. We're more than 300,000 strong, living in some 140 countries around the world. We are a supportive, proud, diverse global network, collectively making extraordinary contributions to the alumni community, the university, and for the public good. Together, we're change makers, community builders, world shapers. Throughout the history of the university, our world has faced many challenges. But when we stand together, we generate the solutions that make us healthier, safer, stronger, and more just. We'll always be seeking, always be challenging, and most of all, always be leading. Like our university, our alumni lead with purpose. Congratulations and best wishes in all your future adventures.
Well, we're almost at the end now, so just want to offer a few closing words of thanks to Dr. Jana Reiger. Thank you again for providing today's convocation address to our graduating class. We are grateful for your inspiring and thoughtful words. Thank you. I also wish to thank our talented vocalist, Mandy Meher, and our outstanding convocation band under the direction of Dr. Thomas Dust. And I wish to acknowledge the hard work of the staff of the Office of the Registrar and the Office of the Senate for the organization of today's convocation. Finally, to our graduates, congratulations on all you have accomplished leading up to the conferral of your degree today. As you graduate, I hope you remember that you are leaving our university not only with a degree, but also with the opportunity and responsibility to do everything you can to make our families, our communities, and our world a better place. And we are counting on you to do that. I hope you feel incredibly proud of what you've accomplished in your years at the university. In turn, we are incredibly proud of all of you, our newest graduates and alumni. Whatever path you choose, I assure you that the university will be here, cheering you on and celebrating your accomplishments and successes. So enjoy the day, enjoy the evening with your family and friends. Thank you so much.
Nicely done. Thank you. I say one last time to tulips.